Yo, what's up? My name is
Pillface.
Today I'm just doing like a little in-between video. I'm right now editing my newest review. Like they saved this big shit. They saved this big shit. And in between editing, the metrics, you know? It's the metrics, the meter versus agent meter versus agent kilometer. I don't know. It was the Matrix trailer dropped for the newest Matrix movie, and Matrix that always has a big nostalgia for me, because the first movie, I guess like everyone, blew me away, and yeah, I was a big fan. I even drew some fan art and stuff, and the second was still okay. The third one, meh. I mean, I guess we all know what it is. If you have not watched it, you know, just maybe do it. So, yeah, I was really looking forward to the new Matrix, actually. And I watched the trailer this morning. I'm going to be honest. It's not a first reaction. But, yeah, let's get into it. Watching it again.
Thomas? You seem particularly triggered right now. Can you tell me what happened?
I've had dreams that weren't just dreams.
He looks like how like an AI would dress a psychiatrist. But maybe that's the deal. Maybe actually that's a deep cut, because, you know, he is dressed by an AI in the end. So I don't know. But let's continue.
Am I crazy?
Okay, we get Keanu Reeves. Keanu Reeves, awesome. So Keanu Reeves reprises his role, which is pretty cool. He also, I mean, 100% looks older with the beard, and like, already I'm in. But there's something, and I will mention it in a minute.
We don't use that word in here.
Okay, so listen. So this song, White Rabbit by Jefferson Airplane, I've heard it in a million trailers and movies. I don't know if it's just me, because actually I heard some people I talked before said that it's a really cool trailer song. But I heard it so often in fucking movies, it's so overdone. I don't like it, and also it's so on the nose, because it's about Alice in Wonderland, and yes, Matrix is about following the White Rabbit, blah, blah, blah. We all had that already, that symbolism was analyzed to death. And now they're like, hey, you remember the White Rabbit and stuff? Here's a song about the White Rabbit in our trailer. Imagine. I mean, it's not about the White Rabbit, it's about everything, about Alice in Wonderland.
Hi.
It's like, these first scenes, they look like a student movie. They're so, like, the light is so bright, it's all overly lit, it just looks cheap. The first minute, I say, just looks like a fan-made Matrix movie. Like, let's do like what happened to the Matrix after the third one? Let's try that or something. That's how it feels.
One pill makes you larger, and one pill makes you small, and the ones that,
like, you know, like these scenes, you know, everyone is on his phone. Oh my god.
Are we as a society not all robots because we are on our phone? So deep.
And I don't know, I mean, the first Matrix, like, I would give it that it was actually deep. There are fucking philosophy books written about this. But so far it just looks like a student movie, as I said, because it's the same thing. Like, yes, as a student, you're like,
Oh yeah, we're gonna have some phones in the movie, and then everyone looks at it, and then he looks in the mirror and is like, oh my god, are these all robots? Ah!
yeah.
mother gives you, don't do anything at all.
And also, I mean, come on, the pill scene just looks like, honestly, everything is like a student thing. It just looks like, I don't want to shame student films here, just saying. I was a student too, I also did student films. I had my sins, I made a lot of bad things. But, I don't know, I mean, you know, it's a big studio. It's Lana Wachowski. It's not a student film. It's not supposed to look like this.
Go ask Alice.
Oh yeah, and here's the book finally, Alice in Wonderland. Oh yeah. Finally we have the book, guys. We have it. It's solved. It's solved. It was all just the book. Yeah. The same, like, ugh, it's so bland. Like, there's no symbolism at all. Because it's just like, look at the book. It's the same as the song and the White Rabbit. Because it's a Wonderland. You remember in the first movie? Remember Follow the White Rabbit? It's this whole fest of nostalgia, like just actors you know, it's just like, oh, you remember that guy, you remember this, remember her.
When she's 10 feet tall.
And this aging effect just, that also looked like a student movie. That just looked like I watched 2 tutorials on YouTube and I know how to age people now or something. I don't know. And also this is just like, looks like a bootleg version of Lawrence Fishburne. I mean, I know it's not Lawrence Fishburne, but it just looks like a student movie being like, yeah, and we should put the guy in there, but we can't, of course, afford Lawrence Fishburne, so let's just put another guy that looks like him and give him the same clothes. And the pills, of course, the pills, you know. Oh yeah, and again, a White Rabbit. You remember in the first one, it was the same. It was also a White Rabbit. I guess it wasn't even a real White Rabbit in the first one. I don't remember right now, but I think it was just the coding line he had, Follow the White Rabbit or something. You know, actually that would be a fun sequel. Like, just imagine if the 4th one would just be Keanu Reeves being a computer scientist. Like, you follow his everyday work. He sits in front of a computer all the time, you know, working. And he just wants to be in the Matrix again. Like, he's like, oh my god, this was so much cooler when I was the chosen one and we had like robots and sex orgies. And now it's just fucking computer like programming all day. I hate my life. That would actually be funny. That would be my fan-made movie for the 4th one.
And you know you're going to fall.
The only thing that matters to you is still here. I know it's why you're still fighting and why you will never give up. You don't know me.
Oh yeah, and of course we get like, you know, these lines that you could just replace with everything. You know,
You just have to fight what's worth for fighting. You just have to fight what's fighting and worth, and then you have to do other stuff. And
you are not my dad. You don't know who I am. Yes, I could be anyone. I could be also your mom. Here we actually leave the student film aesthetic, because these look actually cool. I mean, that would be a high budget student film. Okay, I give it that. A lot of cool CGI from here on. I mean, it's just quick shots, so we don't know how it will look in the like final product. Yeah, let's see. I don't know. Let's continue, guess. And yeah, I mean, I don't know. Don't know what to say about this stuff anymore. It looks like a cool action fest, you know. Stuff is happening. And I mean, this hallway scene looks actually pretty cool, but I mean, you know, hallways, gravity-defying hallways, we also kind of had this already, you know. And no, because if you think that the first Matrix actually made a difference, it like had groundbreaking CGI in it, like something we have never seen in cinemas. That this just all looks like, yeah, we have that scene a million times, because it has the, you know, because the original first movie was the inspiration for all the other films and movies that did exactly this, but now it's just like done already. I mean, maybe, you know, they keep the cool stuff for the movie. You can't judge a movie by the trailer, but I'm doing it anyway, so what you gonna do about it? I mean, I guess that's the thing. Like, as I said, it could be different in the movie, but this was all stuff we've seen already somehow. We've even seen in the Matrix movies already. It doesn't look creative. As I said, the whole trailer, I mean, we're not done yet. I mean, let's finish the few, you know.
After all these years, to be going back to where it all started. back to the Matrix.
Okay, maybe I'm stupid, but are we supposed to know? Are we supposed to know who that guy is? The last guy. I know the actor. I know him from somewhere, but did he have a role? Was he one of these? Like in the second, they had these mirror wingers, or how they were called. So it's just all, I think, student film describes it basically because it just looks like someone took the first Matrix and is like, let's make a movie based on this, but don't have actually the groundbreaking ideas. And I don't want to hate, don't want to throw hate at the movie beforehand. I still actually do it. Of course I'm gonna watch it. I guess everyone will. If not just for the nostalgia. Of course we will watch it. And I guess I will just go in the movie with this expectation of just seeing cool action scenes and cool action and cool stunts. Then I guess I'm happy. Not expecting too much of this movie. Not groundbreaking stuff like the first one. And who knows, maybe it will even be a really awesome movie. Maybe it will be even better than the first one. I mean, as long as it's better than the third, I guess everyone is okay with that. Yeah. So, it was just a little quick reaction video. I want to do more of these. The Matrix was actually a chance that I just took to do it. Because they are quick, I want to do faster stuff. I love doing the reviews, but there are always a lot of hassle with editing, and it takes a lot of time. I still will do these. As I said, I'm just editing right now the current Was It Good Though review, and I guess it will drop Sunday, so be prepared for this. And yeah, be prepared for more reaction stuff. Tell me in the comments if you like actually stuff like this, if I should react to something you think maybe, or you can give me. Follow me everywhere on Instagram, for example, Captain Tentacle. Yeah, and subscribe, because if you subscribe, you will be my best friend, or one of my best friends.